let's try to recall the scenes we have previously presented. The meaning and use of infinitives and gerunds have been introduced in the context of a dialogue. From the dialogue, the students were asked to discover for themselves how the language works. Thus, for the elicitation and presentation stages, you, as the teacher, can create a context where the students use a discovery or problem-solving approach. Students get to do most of the explaining. By using discovery techniques, students are involved and are obliged to use their reasoning processes, since they will be the ones who come up with a generalization about the language. That was exactly what you did, right? After learning the facts about the grammatical structures, the students are ready to practice using them. At this stage, students may have a communicative purpose as they interact with each other, but the focus is still on accuracy. You, as the teacher, will want to be assured that your students can use the forms with accuracy. The focus then is still on form for one language item and not on the content of the communication. The emphasis is on one language item. There is then a lack of language variety. Further, there is materials control, as the materials determine what the students will say. Finally, since the focus is on accuracy, the teacher may intervene to help point out errors. If you remember the previous episodes, you learned the different practice activities we could use. The usual practice activities are oral drills and communication games. You can also have information gap activities, where students are given different bits of information and are asked to share them in order to complete a task. Personalization and localization activities, where students use the learned structures to talk about themselves and their lives, can also be used. Let's watch a combined oral drill and information gap activity which the teacher will conduct in the classroom.
Class, at this point, I'd like you to choose a partner among your classmates. Can you please do that now? Yes. Okay, very good. Okay, look for your partner. Are you ready, class? Yes? You have your partners already? Okay, each pair class, I'm going to give them a strip of paper. For example, this one, refuse, accept. Now, each pair is going to form a sentence or a question using the two verbs. Okay? For example, one of the verbs must be your main verb, and then the other verb will be your infinitive or your gerund. Now, for example, with this pair, I'm going to form a sentence. Let's say, I refuse to accept his decision. Okay, did you get that, class? Okay. Now, the pair must come in front of the class. And then, the partner who's going to say the first sentence must say his sentence in front of the class to his partner. Did you get that? Okay, second, the other partner must now react or respond to what his partner said a while ago. But be careful, class. Please don't tell your partner what you're going to say, so that your dialogue will be more spontaneous, it will be more creative. And also, you are going to end your dialogue with a comment. Did you get that, class? Okay, very good. Now let's have a volunteer. Can I have 2 volunteers, please, for our first pair of verbs? Let's have Joseph and Therese. Can you please come in front? Since I've already given the first sentence, can you please use the sentence I gave a while ago?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Proceed.
I refuse to accept the decision.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, I think the decision's unfair. The referees were biased against us.
I see. I guess you're right.
Okay, very good. Did you get that, class? He ended it with a comment. Thank you very much, Therese and Joseph. I'm now going to distribute the strips of paper. Okay, let's first have okay. Look at your pair of verbs and then think of what you're going to say later on. Also, decide who's going to say the first sentence and then who's going to react.